Greetings, gang. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking care of yourselves. Hey, Candace Q. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Um, so we're just gonna do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on with you guys, and see what's going on in the energy. Hold on. All right. All right. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, Nina. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so somebody fits the description I just heard, okay? So that could be taken in many different ways. Either somebody fits the description of someone who's doing something wrong, justice wise, law wise, or somebody fits the description of an energy that's described, or a characteristic that's spoken about, or an incident that's spoken about. Somebody could fit the description. Now, if somebody was to say, oh, I can't stand that bitch with a red shirt on and a pixie cut, if you don't have a red shirt on and a pixie cut, then you don't fit the description. So you wouldn't feel offended or attacked or anything. But if you have that on and you know you fit the description of whatever is being described, and it might hit you. Okay, so maybe that's just going into the readings. I notice a lot of the times people don't fit the description, but maybe they've done something that the reading is talking about and it triggers them. So if you don't fit the description, don't worry about it. But somebody fits the description. All right, so let's see what's going on here. All right, justice in the upright position with the Three of Wands in reverse. Somebody could feel like it's taking forever for justice to come in. Somebody feels like it's taking them forever to see some type of justice play out. Somebody feels like it's taking far too long for them to get their lick back about something. All right, what is this? Ace of Cups. It's because whatever somebody is wants to get their lick back for, somebody wants justice towards somebody who had good intentions. Ace of Cups in the upright position here. What is this? Let me see something. Okay, thank you. So maybe somebody wants justice against somebody who doesn't fit the description. Three of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Cups. So this could be some misplaced anger. This is somebody who wants justice towards somebody who's had good intentions the whole time. And that's why with the Three of Wands in reverse, this justice isn't coming in, because Justice is on the person with the Ace of Cups side. So somebody's on the wrong side of justice. Somebody is like hoping that somebody gets some karma for a good deed, which is very odd. But we are in very odd times dealing with very odd people. And people have very odd mindsets, and so somebody could have tried to do a good deed here with the Ace of Cups, and maybe that good deed didn't turn out the way somebody wanted it to, and so now they want justice for that, but justice is not on their side. Let's clarify this, please, Spirit. Yeah. Two of Cups in the upright position with the Judgment in the upright. Somebody literally tried to do the right thing here with the Two of Cups and the Judgment in the upright. But see, with the Three of Wands in reverse, somebody could be very impatient, right? Somebody could have an impatient heart, or they're just impatient altogether. They don't like waiting on anything. So with the Two of Cups, Justice in the upright, Ace of Cups in the upright, Judgment in the upright, somebody did something with the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups with the best intentions. Somebody did something here with the best of intentions. And there's an impatient person here, or somebody who just doesn't, they want to go from like A to Z really quick or something like that. I don't know what it is. But they want justice. But justice and judgment is on the side of whoever embodies this Ace of Cups, Two of Cups energy. Whoever was trying to do the right thing, justice is on that person's side. Okay? What is this? Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody is impatient and they lack knowledge. They lack knowledge. They're unteachable. They make a lot of assumptions here with the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody makes a lot of assumptions based on lack of knowledge or lack of clarity. So they want justice for something that they assumed, okay? They want justice for something that they didn't even know all the way right here. That's the only court card we got out so far. So whoever thinks they're going to get justice for something, they're not. With the Three of Wands in reverse, it's because justice isn't owed to them. There was no wrong done to them with the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Judgment. But see, it's easy for me to say don't take this personal, but if somebody is like trying to falsely persecute you or bring you to justice for something you haven't done, that will piss anybody off. I don't tend to agree with, oh, if it's not true, then why you mad? If somebody is outright accusing you of something and you have the best of intentions, of course it's going to make you mad, because that tends to turn out to be a waste of emotion, a waste of energy, a waste of time here. Okay, so I don't know what end of this you fall in on, but there's somebody who wants justice for something that they're not clear about. This person, whoever this is, they need to be very careful, because there's a tendency here, not even a tendency, but there's a chance for this to backfire on someone. What is this Page of Swords in reverse, please? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Justice isn't going to go in this person's favor. They're actually going to take a huge loss. I keep hearing false persecution, so somebody could even be like filing a false report on someone. They know it's wrong, though, with the Page of Swords in reverse, but They just don't care. What is this? Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse, court card energy. So this is somebody who just acts like, yeah, it's kind of impulsive, but it's more like, we'll just go with impulsive. Like somebody doesn't want to learn the ins and outs of things. Somebody doesn't want to like, hey, Ben. Somebody doesn't want to like learn from the beginning, or I don't know. Just it's just like somebody just makes a lot of assumptions, and they try to like blame people for these assumptions, but these assumptions are unfounded, and it's causing this person a lot of misfortune in their life. They're also all over the place. I feel like this person has a lot of different like mood swings. Like one minute they in, the next minute they out, and then they don't want to take the time to learn something. I don't know. Like this person, I just feel like their mind is very unclear. With the Page of Swords in reverse. What is this? Yeah, Seven of Cups. Somebody just, somebody doesn't think clearly. Oh, gosh. I feel like whoever this is, they possibly need like therapy. Like, and I'm not saying that to be like smug or anything. I'm saying that because whoever this person is with the Page of Swords in reverse, Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse, it's like they can't sit still like with their own thoughts. They can't sit still to like figure out what they're feeling opposed to what they're thinking, opposed to what's really true. Like somebody needs like help in some kind of way. It's like they're a detriment to other people because they don't take the time with the Page of Swords in reverse to learn anything or to learn people or to learn about stuff. They just like make a lot of assumptions, and even they themselves are confused. They're confused with the Seven of Wands. But even though they don't understand themselves, they want everybody else to kind of like play along with the illusion. Hey, Menacing Squirrel. They want everybody else to play along with the delusion. Like, they run away from people who don't play along with the delusion. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, and even though this Two of Cups and Ace of Cups and Justice is in the upright, Judgment is in the upright, even people who have good intentions towards them, they can't see that clearly. They can't see it. Somebody has people in their life that have good intentions for them. And I know that's hard to accept for people who feel like nobody in this world has good intentions but them. That's not true. That's a very limiting belief. That's keeping oneself trapped in this illusion of whatever the fuck it is. But you know, major arcanas out here, people have good intentions towards whoever this energy is, but they can't see it. They also want people to admit to having bad intentions, even though that's not even the case. Bottom of the deck here is the Star in reverse. So they just got a lot of healing to do. Bottom line, whoever this is, they just have a lot of healing to do. But they're wrapped up with the Seven of Cups. They're wrapped up in illusion. They're wrapped up in like some downward spiral with the Page of Swords in reverse. Whoever this is, they feel like they don't have any healing to do. And there are people who feel like that. Like, I don't need to heal. Everybody else around me needs to heal. I don't need to heal. That's how somebody feels. But with the Seven of Cups, they also can't understand why they keep winding up in the same position. Three of Wands in reverse. Like, you know, they have a long line of people that they feel like deserve karma. And with the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Judgment in the upright, the Justice in the upright, a lot of the people that they feel like deserve some type of karma are people who did right by them. All right, let's move forward because that energy is irritating me. What do we have for the collective, please? Spirit, like, nope. Seven of Cups again. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody is just, I don't know, bro. Somebody is very delusional. They're just trying to pick up on this person's energy is exhausting. So maybe people find them exhausting. Maybe they exhaust themselves. Seven of Cups can also talk about a lot of options. Maybe they exhaust all their options. They burn a lot of bridges with this type of energy. Sometimes people burn bridges because with the Page of Swords in reverse, they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to learn the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. Like, so they just stay stuck in this illusion and they don't want to heal from it with the Star in reverse. Spirit, can you show me what this illusion is, please? Spirit says somebody feels comfortable with feeling like the whole world is against them. I clarify the Seven of Cups. I get the Emperor in the upright. Somebody needs to take control of their emotions and their mind. Their mind is cloudy. You see all the clouds around these cups. Somebody needs to get control of their feelings, their emotions. Somebody needs to really get control of, like, somebody has like a multitude of feelings and thoughts. Like, they're always like, I feel like this is someone who overstimulates themselves. Sometimes we can be overstimulated by outside sources, but I feel like for whoever this is, they're overstimulating themselves with like unhealthy emotions, unhealthy thoughts, and you know, they need to get grounded with the Emperor. Now, if they're projecting this type of energy onto someone who embodies the Emperor energy, somebody is like extremely in control of themselves and they're not going to play into these illusions. They're not going to readjust themselves to fit those types of energies in. Somebody is just like standing firm, like somebody's just not here for it. I feel like they could run up against these types of people a lot. The universe is trying to teach them something. What is the universe trying to teach them, please? Spirit, can you show me? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Universe is trying to teach them, as long as they stay in this delusional space, or this, they cling to these illusions, or this illusion of many options. I don't know. Because I just really feel like this person doesn't even know. And that's the thing. When somebody doesn't know themselves and they're all over the place, don't waste your time trying to figure them out. Like, we only been on here 22 minutes and already I'm fucking ready to turn this shit off, because their energy is so scattered. They're really scattered. And very unstable with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're looking for somebody to share this illusion with. They're looking for somebody to be in this illusion with. Then, somebody likes codependency. But that's not going to go across well with the Emperor energy, because this is somebody who's been through a lot. They're very wise. They've fought a lot of battles. They've been through a lot of ups and downs in life. They've experienced so many things. They're not going to play into this person's illusions or emotional manipulation or a need for dependency or whatever it is. They're not going to get that from the Emperor. Now, they might get that from the King of Cups. They might get that from the Queen of Cups. But not this Emperor. What is this, please? Yeah, the Tower. The Tower. As long as this person stays in this kind of mindset, emotional space, whatever it is, they're going to just keep experiencing tower moments. And those tower moments will be people having had enough with them, not putting up with them. Confirmation. Six of Swords. So this Emperor, whoever this person is like, they're like, no, this is like a big cutoff. This is like a, what do they call it? It's like a non-negotiable, or they call it something else. Nonetheless, whoever is embodying this Emperor energy, they're just like, okay, this person is always with drama, the Tower. So Six of Swords, I'm just going to move on. And sometimes people feel like if you stay connected to their drama or their need for whatever this illusion is, if you stay, then you love them. If you put a boundary or you cut it off and you move forward, then you don't. This Emperor is willing to take that risk. This Emperor is willing to risk the reputation of not putting up with people's drama and moving forward, as opposed to staying stuck in some type of illusion or drama or just a chaotic space with people. What is this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Moon. This is hidden. This is what this person doesn't want anybody to know. So this person thinks that they're hiding this energy, but they're not. The Emperor can see it, because like I said, the Emperor has been through a lot, so they can already tell what's going on. Spirit, what's this Moon, please? Ace of Pentacles. So whoever this person is, they see someone as an asset. They see someone as maybe like a golden ticket, or a ticket to sanity, or a ticket to being grounded. If they see someone like this, they hide it. See, this is the type of person who hides the good feelings, the good things they feel about others, and they accentuate the illusions. Someone allows illusions to cloud their judgment with the Seven of Cups. whoever this person is, you could be very valuable. They know that you're very valuable. But they want to keep your value hidden with the moon. Somebody also feels like they want to like hide you from your blessings, hide you from what spirit the divine has for you. Hey, HP3, I didn't even see you. Um, this energy is making me mad. If you can't tell, like I'm not in a good mood reading this, because these type of people are relentless in their pursuit to create dependency upon everybody in their lives, or to prove their illusions right, even at the, I don't know, this person just, they're very irritable. They may be a very irritable person. They may always be like irritated. They may always be like irritated about something. Like every time you talk to them, they may be irritated about something. But anyway, you could be of great value, okay? But this is what, we're just going to call this person the enemy, because I don't feel like keep describing them. Whoever this enemy is, they want to keep you hidden from yourself. They want to keep your gifts hidden. They want to keep your abundance hidden, the abundance of you, whatever it is that makes you so valuable with the Ace of Pentacles here. They want that to be hidden. It triggers them. Your value, your worth, your self-esteem, your grounded energy is very triggering. All right. Bottom of the deck here is the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. So it doesn't matter if somebody wants to hide you or keep you hidden or whatever it is. The plan is still going to go forward. All right. With the Knight of Pentacles, you could already be someone who takes your time in getting things going, takes your time before embarking on something. So this person could be very cocky here with the Moon and the Ace of Pentacles. They could think that your slow and steady wins the race nature has something to do with them. But the aces are the hands of gods, so it's already in God's hands already. So this person has a very inflated ego to think that they have more power than God, or that they can like shift your destiny and God has no control. This is somebody who forgot about God, spirit, the universe, on their pursuit of material gain as well. What is this? Yeah, see, the sun is going to shine anyway. You won't be hidden for very much longer. No matter what the enemy is trying to do, the sun is going to shine regardless. You know? You're going to shine regardless. Bottom of the deck here after tarot is the Five of Wands. So whatever type of conflict or confrontation or competition or whatever it is they're trying to do up under the moon, you still gonna have your day. You started out with the Justice in the upright, Judgment in the upright, Six of Swords. You still gonna get to where you need to be. There will still be like better days ahead of you. You know, sometimes people are just evil. Sometimes people are just really insecure. This moon is giving me insecure. It's like, say you're dating someone, or you're friends with someone, or you're in a family ship with someone, and they know you're gonna shine. They can see it. If you notice on the sun card, there's two kids here. From birth, you were born to shine. From birth, you were like the chosen one. From birth, somebody was so insecure about that they worked behind the scenes with the moon to always try to keep you concealed, to always try to overshadow you, or just put a shadow over you so that you didn't even see your light. So that you wouldn't see your light, others wouldn't either. But it's not going the way they intended. Because with the Five of Wands, even through all the insecurities and obstacles or whatever, with the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands here, it's like you've always fought back. You've always, you know, persevered. It's like every time some type of what would be a setback or appears in your life, with the Seven of Wands, you tackle it. You defend yourself from it, or you clear out. You're good at clearing out bullshit. Show me this, please. Queen of Swords in reverse. Whoever's attacking someone, they're wondering why you're all of a sudden speaking up for yourself. It's very shocking. It's very shocking that you're all of a sudden like speaking out. Maybe you never used to speak up. People are seeing you as like bitter. But these are the people who are seeing you as bitter are the people who have been attacking you. Now, this doesn't have to be physical. I say attacking for lack of better terms. It's like whoever's been attacking you or challenging you, you're being seen as bitter for like cussing somebody out or putting somebody in their place. If you notice on the After Tarot, the Five of Wands, everybody's put in their place. Now, on the traditional Five of Wands, everybody's sparring, trying to compete, trying to one-up each other. This is a different energy with the After Tarot. Okay, so Spirit is showing me something because we have the moon here, right? The moon is what's hidden. Say behind closed doors, right? Someone is attacking you, triggering you, bothering you, whatever. And then maybe y'all at Target. Oh, Lord, please don't be at Target. But maybe y'all at Target and you finally just snap. Queen of Swords. You snap because, you know, after all the shit you've been experiencing in private behind closed doors, you finally just snap and you start to defend yourself. You start to let somebody have it. You put somebody in your place. Whoever this is, they're going to say that you're bitter or that you're angry. Yeah, you are angry, but you're not bitter. This is an energy of having had enough. People not knowing what you've been through in private, and then when you speak up publicly about it, now everybody wants to label you as bitter. But with the Seven of Wands, you could have been saying it, but nobody wanted to listen. You know, I feel like sometimes people tend to do that. They won't listen to you when you're saying what you're going through, and they don't take it serious. And then when you really have to be the Queen of Swords in reverse, done being the victim, done allowing people to project onto you or whatever it is that they're doing, when you finally do speak up, you're labeled as bitter or or something like that. But that's not what the case is here with the Seven of Wands. This is somebody who's finally tired of taking something privately. A lot of wicked people move like that though. A lot of wicked people do that. They'll be poking you and poking you and poking you in private. And then when you speak up for yourself out loud, they try to use that reaction as a way to be like, see? But that's not what this is here. Not with you having the justice, the judgment on your side. This is rightfully so. You're like, your spirit team has been waiting for you to have had enough. They're like, you can't keep turning the other cheek forever. Seven of Wands is about protection, protecting oneself, boundaries, fighting back in the after tarot here. And sometimes you're going to have to be that bitch. You're going to have to, they're going to label you a bitch. They're going to label you mean. Whatever they're gonna label you to make you go back to being a doormat. You're gonna have to be that bitch right now. You're gonna have to speak up. What is this, please? Now, I'm not speaking to someone who's always popping off. That's not who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to someone who puts up with a lot of shit behind closed doors, doesn't really say much because they're always trying to keep the peace. But we have the Five of Swords coming out in the upright position. Excuse me. With the Tower again. I'm speaking to someone who's been experiencing tower moments after tower moments at the hand of someone who was just always in conflict. See, this is like a bully spirit. Bullies always fuck with people who they think aren't going to say anything or who they think have no spiritual backing or spiritual rank. But there's a tower coming in. I was about to ask Spirit, who's this tower coming in for? The Magician in reverse. That's what this tower is coming in for. This tower is coming in for this manipulative person who's ever conjuring up bullshit. That's what this tower is about to hit. So they, even if they are behind the scenes doing this shit, they're about to experience a tower moment either in their interpersonal relationships or in their workplace or just in their energy, period. Something's about to shake up for this person. With the Five of Swords, because they're always in conflict. See, some people think that if they're always popping off and big talking, that will put fear in people's hearts. Show me this, please, Spirit. Six of Wands in reverse. They ain't gonna be so big anymore. Whatever tower that's coming in, it's about to knock their ass down to size. See, the universe has a funny way of humbling people. Especially with the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Magician in reverse. People that seek out to go around and try to humble other people. That right there shows they have no humility themselves. So whatever this magician in reverse thought they were about to be successful with, whether it was baneful magic or just manipulating behind the scenes, because not everybody's lighting candles and doing rituals and shit. Some people with the swords energy here are just good at manipulating conversations. They're good at manipulating the energy through their words. Word witchery, right? But I feel like all of that is coming back to bite them on the ass. With the Six of Wands in reverse, they're going to have some type of fall from grace. Let's see what this is. Then we're going to come back to this magician in reverse, too. I feel frustrated, but I feel like I'm picking up on the energy of someone who's just kind of like over it. Like, you ever just been over something? That's what I'm feeling like. Somebody's experienced something with someone so many times that they're just over it. Or they've been through something so many times that if a new person comes in and tries to embody that same type of energy, like somebody's just not having it. Somebody is about to have a fall from grace because they're the antagonist. They like to antagonize Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, peaceful people. Okay, Spirit, can you show me this, please? Four of Cups, they're not going to see it coming because they're too busy being apathetic and cocky and, you know, Spirit said useless. Now, I didn't say that. I wouldn't, well, they're a waste. They're a waste of energy. They're a waste of emotion. You have to show them this in your own way. Everybody is dealing with different things, but you're gonna have to show this person with the Four of Cups that you don't give a fuck about their resilience in being an asshole. Bottom line, somebody's just an asshole. Like, they don't have any compassion, and this is they're in a tower moment right now. Okay? What is this, please, Spirit? Strength in reverse. Yeah, they a weak ass spirit. They a bully. They weak. They weak as fuck. And the only way they can get energy is if they attack other people or get into arguments with other people, or it's very disgusting because I'm seeing somebody who's just like uneasy within their own body. Like, they don't feel well within their own body. So they have to project. They have to find other people who are Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Ace of Cups and Two of Cups in the upright position, these are peaceful people. Okay? They're afraid of the true cause of their problems. Now, this is not going to sound far-fetched to some of you, but to some of you it will. Like, you know how evil people or bad people, so to speak, can have like good traits, like sometimes, or that be the mask or whatever. Well, what this person does is they attack people who have the good traits of the people who hurt them. Now, the people who hurt them weren't good people. I will attest to that. I can see that here. But what they do is they find people who remind them of the people who hurt them. the good parts of the people who hurt them, and then they attack those people for the bad parts of the people. Like this very upside down with the Nine of Wands here. This is fighting the wrong battle. This is the wrong type of resilience here. Especially with the Strength in reverse. This is a weak character trait. It's like, why would you attack Two of Cups person, Ace of Cups person? People with good intentions here. Top of the reading, you started off with the Justice, the Judgment, upright. Ace of Cups, upright. Page, Two of Cups, upright. They attack people with good intentions. They attack people who are showing love and compassion and patience and grace. But they shy away from the true thing that makes them so insecure. Oh, Lord. That's why I stay to myself, because people like this, oh no, they'll make you catch a case, honey. People like this will make you catch a case. These are the type of people that will make you, like, you would have to literally whip their ass for them to get the point. Not that you want to, but with the Five of Swords, that's all they understand. They only understand conflict. They don't understand Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, let's see here. What is this, please, Spirit? See? What I tell you, Six of Cups in reverse. People be, I told you this years ago. People come to you with this fight in them. Okay? Six of Cups, Magician in reverse, Five of Swords. People come to you with this fight in them. Not a fight that you created. This, with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is a fight long before you knew this person, or long before they knew of you. I say know of you because people really don't know you like that, you know? But anyway, they come to you with this fight in them, and they want you to put up with the fight. Allow the fight to happen. You know? Whoever this is, they tend to use emotional manipulation as well with the Six of Cups in reverse, Magician in reverse. So what they will tell you all their sob stories about how they've always been counted out, how everybody always got a problem with them. But they're carrying this with the Six of Cups. They carry this with them. Major Arcana, the Magician, they carry this with them. It's become a part of their energy signature. It's so much embedded in their energy signature that they don't even see it as a problem. They don't see it as a problem. They see anybody opposing this, the Magician, the Emperor in the upright with the Six of Swords, that opposing force. They find problems with people who can stand on their own. The Emperor, out of all the people in the tarot deck, I feel like the Emperor is the one who really don't fucking need nobody. Okay? Cardinal Fire is the Emperor. They flock towards people who don't need them, but try to trigger them into needing them. Like I said, they like dependent type of situations. This person is all fucked up, all confused with the Seven of Cups twice. That's why I find myself feeling irritated with this reading, because it's like, they need to sit down and figure out why they like this. They do, but they won't. They just like to cause conflict. Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Star in reverse again. Totally different deck. After tarot, this is somebody who refuses to heal. They feel like healing is attacking. Healing is projecting. Healing is shifting the blame. What is this? Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they refuse to move on. You won't know this until you get into some type of emotional entanglement or connection with this person. That's when you'll be able to see it. Like, if this is romantic, this is the type of person you'll get with, and every conversation will be about their ex and how their ex was crazy and how their ex was blah, blah, blah. But Spirit said it was both their asses. It wasn't just them and it wasn't just their ex. It was both of them. They both was toxic to each other. Now, if this is a friendship, this is the shady friend that's always on a soapbox about how everybody always doing them wrong and they can't never have, and they behind the scenes with the moon shading their friends, doing shady shit to their friends with the Magician in reverse, even getting work done on their friends. And that's not far-fetched for me. I've seen it. So whoever this is, whoever the antagonist is, they're acting like they're the victim. Six of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. But see, the Eight of Cups in reverse points back to the Seven of Cups. So this is all made up in their head. Five of Swords. Mental conflict. Somebody's in mental conflict with the past. The lines of the past and the present are very blurred for this person. So even when they're presented with good people, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, they can't see it. They attack the good people to make up for the times they didn't attack the bad people. And that's fucked up. And you better keep those types of people out your life because they'll try to ruin your life. All right, let's move forward. You have the Sun in the upright position again for you. Yeah, this is twice the Sun has come up for you. You know, just stay on the lighter side of things. At this time, I encourage you to be as lighthearted as possible. Because what's happening here, spiritually, the enemy is losing their grasp. They're losing their footing. They're losing minions. They're losing allies. They're losing spiritual rank. Even the spirits that they conjure up to do evil shit for them are tired of them. And so the only way they're going to be able to gain some energy is if they project onto somebody else. Now, back to you. There's better times coming ahead for you, but you're going to have to do something different. All right? You're going to have to, somebody's going to be dyeing their hair a different color. I see somebody dyeing their hair like, I don't know, honey blonde or something like that. You know, like that color, Beyonce wears a lot. I see that color on somebody. I see somebody's like really excited for the summer. Somebody feels like this is the season to where they're free. The children on the Sun card represents that freedom. The sunflowers represents that happiness, that freedom, that golden time of day. So somebody really need to start getting outside here. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about the areas in your home that if you're spending too much time in your bedroom, I need you to spend more time in your living room. I say that because when you think of the bedroom, if you in your bedroom a lot, you're going to be in your bed a lot. So there's not a lot of movement that goes on there. you're more susceptible to being held down and kept in a very like stagnant space. But if you start spending more time in the living room, you're going to be able to recharge. It's something about that happening for someone. Someone needs to make a shift to where they spend the bulk of their time. Somebody needs like a sunroom or a sun window. Like somebody needs more natural lighting, sun pouring in on them. What is this, please, Spirit? Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody lives in an area where they don't get enough sun, and that's causing a lot of depression. Somebody's moods are not regulated. Like somebody's up and down, up and down, up and down. Has a lot to do with their daily activities. Like it could be a beautiful day outside, but somebody just like I don't know what it is, but somebody won't even like step outside to like soak in the sun, to smell the fresh air. Somebody could just be going through like a state of depression. Mm-hmm. If somebody gets outside and starts to shift that, bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune and the upright, things will change for the better. Somebody also too needs to stop taking things so personally with the Queen of Cups in reverse, because when you look at the surrounding energy of this Queen of Cups, it's the sun. Why is somebody upset that it's a beautiful day? Why is somebody upset that the sun is shining? Why is somebody upset that children are outside playing and somebody is like, somebody is very negative even when it's a beautiful day. Somebody is very negative even when things are good, they're negative. So this could be like, if they're around happy people, they sad. If they're around sad people, they probably happy. I want to see. Spirit, can you show me why this person is sad when it's happiness around them? Can you show me, please? If this is somebody, this is a court card energy. If this is somebody in your life, you're gonna have to limit your time around them, because they gonna want you to be in this hopeless, sad, depressive energy. And you can send them love and still do what you gotta do, but you can't be like, oh well, they sad, so I gotta be sad too. Nah, Chariot in the upright. You're gonna have to move forward. You have to get away from them quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse is, they take other people's happiness as like, they take it personal. Like even if it's just like children outside laughing, having a good time, playing, swimming, laughing. I don't know. That makes them upset. It makes them, that's weird as fuck to me. Whoever this is like they go to spaces where people are happy and they bring this depressive ass energy with them. Like, oh, I'm gonna go to the park today. Then they go to the park and they see people having a picnic, people having a cookout, families laughing, gathering. That makes them angry. And they'll just sit there on that park bench and like evil eye and judge and pick apart everybody's happiness. Man, that shit is a disease. That's a disease. If you don't like to see kids and people happy, then don't take your ass to the park. Like with the chariot, this person has an option to not even be around that. Somebody is upset about the happiness that they see in others or the happiness that they see other people experiencing. They'll never admit it though. They'll just have like some weird, far-fetched judgment about why it's okay for them to feel like that and think like that. But with the major arcana, the sun and the chariot, nah, you gonna have to get away from them fast. With the magician in reverse, this is who's doing baneful magic on somebody too. This Queen of Cups in reverse is. Or they paying for it, or the cups represent water, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now they don't have to have that sun sign, but those are the sign that carries the most emotions. Like they carry the emotion. You got to be careful with these types of people. Whoever this is like whenever maybe they get drunk and they get sad, they can have, whoever this is, they can have a water sign rising or whatever, but they drink and they get really depressed and they get angry, and then that's when they want to like do work on people. Straight up. That's when they make the most worst decisions. Some people are happy drunks. Some people not. This person's not. Can you show me this, please? See? Seven of Swords. Somebody wants you to know that they love you, but they also want you to know that the love they have for you has turned into hate because Six of Swords, you've moved on, or you didn't give them a chance to like stay in your energy or some weird shit. Whoever this person is, they're a fucking weirdo. I'm telling you right now. If that's love, may that love never find me. Because that ain't love. Love is not like, oh, I'm gonna sabotage you. Seven of Swords. Anytime you happy, or anytime I feel like you moving forward in life. That's not love. With the Six of Swords, it's like they want you to return to this. This is like somebody wanting you to return to some type of abusive situation. Emotionally abusive situation. I feel like it was all good between you guys when you allowed them to emotionally manipulate you or emotionally abuse you or project their unhealed emotions onto you. It was fine. But then when you started to move on and you got the sun and you got the judgment, you got the justice, the Six of Swords, you got the green light to go with the chariot. Oh, they really started to show their ass then. I feel like the shit they was doing with the moon was more behind the scenes. It was really covert at one point. But then when they started to see you moving on with your life, healing, getting the things that was meant for you, they decided to turn up. Their fangs came out. Ten of Wands. Wow. And the Queen of Cups in reverse was stuck to the back of the Ten of Wands. This person got a real fucked up way of showing love. This is like somebody that's like, I'm mean to you because I love you. Or like they mean, but they want you to see love through the meanness. You ever met somebody like that that's like real short with you, real mean spirited with you, but they want you to see that as love, or they just kind of like, that's just the way I show my love. I'm mean to the people I love. That's how this person is with the Ten of Wands. Queen of Cups in reverse twice. Hey, Lynn Lou. Mm-hmm. I feel like whoever this person is, they learned this shit from their mom. With the Queen of Cups in reverse twice, they learned this shit from their mom or some type of feminine energy in their life. So they feel like antagonizing or being cold and withholding is how they show they love. Bottom of the deck here is the Seven of Wands in reverse. But then they let down their guard with people they shouldn't. People that they can't trust. I'm tired of this shit coming up because this is, with the Queen of Cups in reverse twice, this is a mother wound. Somebody has a deep mother wound. And mother wounds can show up in many different ways. It can show up in being very overbearing to your own children, or very overbearing to like partners, anybody that they have closeness to. These are people who like to, with the Ten of Wands, they like to force a mother role on in relationships that don't need a mother role. This is the type of person who tends to like only want mates that need fixing, that need a place to stay, or need somebody to take care of them, need somebody to pay their bills, need somebody to nurture them. What is this? Knight of Wands in reverse. Mm-hmm. This could be the dynamic of somebody like, if this person is a Cancer, they probably are extremely attracted to Leos. But this is an unevolved Cancer that's attracted to unevolved Leos, or any unevolved water sign that's attracted to unevolved fire signs. Unevolved fire signs tend to always be in like a childlike energy. So they tend to go towards partners who will have some type of toxic unconditional love for them. Like, oh, they know I ain't shit. They know I'm going to be in and out. But like I said, this person might be turned off by people who are emotionally available. They like people who are emotionally unavailable and who need to be raised. So they see relationships as like projects that will prove to them that they are lovable by how they allow someone to act like a fucking teenager in their life. Even if they have teenage children, they'll mother a grown ass person more than they will nurture their own teenagers. Somebody has a crazy mother wound here. They're crying out for the acceptance of people who are elusive. And the people who show up, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, they punish them for the people who ghost them or the people who are inconsistent in their lives. Let's see. What is this? It's because, thank you. It's because they know you're going to always be there. They fear losing the elusive person for good. They fear that if they don't put up with someone's bad behavior, if they don't show unconditional love to someone's bad behavior, then that person's going to be gone for good. But they take the good people in their life for granted. Somebody has a very upside down way, hence all the cards in reverse. They have a very upside down way of showing love and support and compassion. We have the Six of Cups again. This is just how they're conditioned. Okay, this is something that they grew up seeing take place in their life, or this is the only way they knew how to get attention or love, is by putting up with bad behavior. All right, let's get out of that. Eight of Cups in the upright position, so somebody has removed themselves from this. What is this? I'm telling you the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright position. Somebody has seen the light of this, seen the truth of this. They're like, oh, someone's had an epiphany. Like, oh, okay. I just got to walk away then. Somebody's like, okay, I just got to move on then. With the Ace of Swords, it's like someone's like, I just got to walk away then to save their own mental health. And sometimes it really be like that. To save your mental health, you have to walk away from certain connections. Family, friends, lovers, whatever. Jobs even. Social circles, whatever. Sometimes you have to walk away from certain shit to keep your mental health. And that's what's going on here. Somebody like, I love you, Mom, but I'm out. I love you, brother, but I gotta go. I love you, sister. You're gonna always be my sister, but I gotta go. I love you, friend. I had the best intentions for you, but I gotta go to save my own mind. You just, with the Ace, you just putting yourself first. You putting your heart first, your health first. You have to, man. I'm telling you. Ain't nobody paying your health insurance if you end up in the hospital stressed out over what somebody else doing and them keeping you on the emotional roller coaster. And one minute they love you, the next minute they hate you. One minute they uplifting you or complimenting you, and the next minute they tearing you down because they having a low moment. You can't afford that, and neither can they. So you have to walk away from these types of situations. You have to. And you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. What is this, please? You're doing the right thing. Eight of Pentacles. Because it's about now you have to build yourself back up. You have to build yourself back up. You've taken all you can take. Queen of Swords. You've taken all you can take, and now you have to build yourself back up. You can only give people passes so many times until they think that you're gonna always be passive. You know what I'm saying? Not even passive aggressive. Sometimes when you keep giving people chance after chance and they keep acting a fool in your energy, you can't keep giving them passes, because then they're going to think you passive and then they're going to really try you. So now you walked away from this, and now you're in the process of building your life back up, putting yourself back together, as you should. Confirmation. The Queen of Wands in the upright position with the High Priestess. It took you to get on your spiritual journey to even be aware of that this type of shit is taking place. Sometimes that be the awakening you have. Sometimes that be the shadow work. That be the dark night of the soul that sheds light on everything in your life. It be that spiritual awakening. And thank God for it. Because if some of you didn't have your spiritual awakening, you still be trapped in these old cycles of sadness, loneliness, being people's emotional punching bag, putting up with unsavory behavior just because you love people. You don't have to do that shit. You don't. You don't owe nobody your life. You don't owe nobody your mental health. You don't owe nobody your sanity. Are you kidding me? High Priestess in the upright with the Queen of Wands. You better walk like you better walk and make the ground shake, honey. Fuck that. Fuck that. When you walk with your head up high. You've earned this. And this ain't got nothing to do with material shit. This is your spirit with the High Priestess. Ain't nobody gave you your spirituality. Ain't nobody gave you that shit, so they can't take it from you. And they're not in charge of how you use it. They're not in charge of when you exert that, how you stand in your own power. This is why you've been building yourself back up. Because spiritually speaking, you know it's time. And I was so angry. Now the anger is leaving me because I see you here evolving as a spirit. I see all that shit that was piled up on you, that 10 of Wands, the emotional manipulation, the spiritual manipulation, all of this shit. It has sharpened you. And now with the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, you're building yourself back up with the bricks that have been thrown at you. As you should. Don't ever let nobody think they got that type of power over you or power over your spiritual journey. Who the fuck are they? They're not your God. And you ain't they God. So if you've moved on and you walked away from certain things and you wondering if you did the right thing, hell yeah, you did the right thing. Because you would have been sitting in insanity with them. You would have been sitting in despondence with them. You're highly intuitive. So, and that's powerful with the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. That's very powerful. You need to build on that. Your gifts will make room for you. But don't you ever again allow nobody to come in and make you feel like you ain't who you are. All right, let's see here. What is this, please, Spirit? Yeah, see? Period. Two of Swords in reverse after tarot. Strength in the upright. You stronger and wiser. You seeing things clearly. People want you to second guess your gifts. And you know one thing that I've learned on I've experienced on my journey, and I'm sharing this with you because maybe this can help you or shed some light on things. With the high priestess and the strength, when you are extremely spiritually in tune or intuitively strong, people like to make you like their flunky, or they like to make you like their assistant, or they like to, or they, hey T, or they like to make you feel like you have to like overcompensate for your spiritual gifts or intelligence, and constantly be in a state of proving that to them. You don't owe that shit to nobody. You know what you know, and that's just it. You're being intuitively led at this time. So don't let anybody get in your ear or try to get in your head and make you feel, because with the Two of Swords in reverse, you're not in a state of confusion. You're not stuck in between anything. No. You're seeing things clearly. And I'm also hearing that some of you are extremely spiritually gifted, but you keep it to yourself. Not because you're afraid to show it, but because you want it to just work for you with the Eight of Pentacles. You want your spiritual gifts to work for you. And to be fair, sometimes Spirit gives you gifts not for you to share with everyone. Some of them are just for you. Some of you guys are very strong spirits. And when you are a strong spirit, weaker spirits will try to challenge you. They will try to challenge you. They will try to make you even discredit yourself. Two of Swords in reverse, or second guess yourself, what have you. So I don't want you to ever think that just because you're not sharing your spiritual gifts with the world or anything like that, or on any type of platform, that you aren't gifted. Sometimes Spirit gives you your gifts just for you. Your God-given gifts are just that. They're for you and your family, your immediate family, or just however you want to use it. It's up to your discernment. It's up to your discretion. Okay? But a lot of you guys are very in tune spiritually. And you're no longer allowing people to make you second guess. And you're not even allowing yourself to allow yourself to second guess yourself. All right, let's see here. You know, sometimes people feel powerful when they make people they deem more powerful than them second guess themselves, or shrink themselves, or shy away. You know, they feel like, yeah, better had. Ooh, I don't know why that just pissed me off. Better had. Ooh, Lord. Thank God I'm saved. Because, ooh, Lord. I was about to say something mean, and I don't even want to be mean spirited. I'm telling you. People are fucking annoying. People like that are annoying, because, like, thank you, T. I appreciate you. People are annoying sometimes, gang. They're like pests, you know what I mean? But let's see what this high priestess energy is for you guys. Somebody feels like you're judging them because you're quiet. Eight of Wands in reverse. You ain't even thinking about none of these people. I always ask y'all this, but I'm about to ask it again because I need answers. Why are people so offended when you quiet? Why are people so offended when you just stay to yourself and mind your own business? Why is that so triggering to people? That you not thinking about them. That you not coming towards them with no bullshit. That you not messy. Why are people so offended by that? That you not kikiing about everybody's downfall and all in the mess. And this ain't even really got nothing to do with spiritual shit. This is like, we've all worked in workplaces where people be mad that you just come to work and go home. Or you go to school and go home. You just, it's so offensive to people when you not in their face. I don't get it. Eight of Wands in reverse. People think that you have blocked them out. And you have, because your higher self told you to. It really bothers people, like, to their core. Bottom of the deck is a magician in the upright position. If you work with your hands, you're going to find a lot of success in that. You know? I don't know, but people hate it when you just... Because, see, the high priestess observes more than they say things. Eight of Wands in reverse. You're right, Tanaya. High priestess observes more than they say. They observe more than sometimes they observe before they take action here. So maybe you just an observant person. And sometimes the observant people will be the main ones that stay out of the drama. Like, you could be the one they're like, oh, come on, me and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so are all going to Denny's. I'm just saying Denny's. Just, And you done already sat back and observed so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. And you like, nah, Eight of Wands in reverse. I'll catch up with you another time, And then those same people will come back and tell you, like, yeah, you didn't go with us to Denny's. And everybody was acting crazy. The people I went with was it's like you... If you're very observant and you stay out the way, bottom line is, continue to be that way. Especially with the magician in the upright position, you'll get more done that way. A lot of you guys get so much done is because you're not always in the shit. That's why you get so much done. Some of you guys are good. I see somebody getting a manicure, but I don't see them getting like acrylic nails or something. I see somebody just kind of like keeps their natural nails like done. They go get them painted, and I see somebody getting their cuticles pushed back. Like, somebody takes very good care of their hands. With the magician here, if you decline certain invites, it looks like it's because you got something else going on. Somebody is working on like a master plan for themselves, and that's why they're not available to everybody. Whoever this high priestess is, they're very selective, like, of where they're gonna show up at. They don't just be on the phone with everybody. They don't just be in everybody's face. They don't just be talking to everybody. They're very observant. So they're like, they know who and who they shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, spend any time with. All right, let's move forward. Somebody just kind of feels like, I honestly feel like sometimes you can like not be around people and that don't mean you judging them. Some people have very constructive energy like that. They're like, oh, they're not judging you, but they just know they have to limit their time with you. Or they know they have to love you from a distance, or some people know how to do that without judging, but sometimes people take that as judgment because they know they're chaotic. Like, I remember when I was a younger girl and we be on a bus going to the mall or some shit like that, or whatever we were doing. And you ever seen those people that be like, they get on the back in the day, we used to sit on the back of the bus. That was where the cool kids sat. And you would get on the back of the bus and like, you ever see somebody get on the bus and they loud, acting crazy, being disrespectful to the bus driver, talking crap to everybody, and then if they see somebody looking at them, they be like, what the fuck you looking at? It's like people make a negative skeptical of themselves, and then wonder what people are looking at. It's like the high priestess knows how to observe that type of energy and just put up an energy shield to keep it out of their spirit, She said, I sat in the front with the driver. Thank you, Tell the World. I appreciate that. Yeah. Sometimes people make us skeptical of themselves and then be offended when everybody looking at them. What if you didn't want that type of attention? Why are you carrying on like that? Let's see here. What do we have for the collective, please, Spirit? Hermit in reverse. All right. That's it. Get up. Get out. This Hermit in reverse been coming up a lot this week. Some of you have learned all you can from a certain space, and it's time to move forward. It's time to change direction. It's time to come out of hiding. Somebody's very wise, but I feel like somebody has kept a lot of wisdom that they have hidden because maybe some of the people closest to them always shun that wisdom. So they think that nobody else will embrace it. But Spirit is saying otherwise. It's time to show what you know a little bit. Not all of it, because some shit you got to keep sacred. But it is time for some of you to show what you know. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords in reverse. It can no longer be sabotaged. Whatever trap the enemy is setting up for you, they're going to fall in it. So you have to still carry on and live your life, baby. You can't hide away for fear of criticism. You can't hide away because you're different. The world needs different, baby. Everybody's a fucking clone. Everybody's a bot. We need real, authentic people. I was on TikTok the other day where I seem to spend a lot of my free time. But there was a lady and she was doing a video, and the video started off, she was like, don't nobody give a fuck what you look like. She was like, we are waiting for you to tell us something. We waiting to hear from you. We waiting to see what you got to say. She was like, we don't care if your hair is messed up. She was like, we don't care if you just rolled out over on the bed. She was like, we don't care about none of that. She was like, we just want to hear what you got to say. She was like, make the video, put out the content. Everything is content. She was just going off, but in a positive way, in a very aggressively motivating way. And I like that. I like that kind of shit. But she was just like, so what if your hair messed up? So what if you ain't got no makeup on? Still make the video. You might have something that's important for us to hear. And that really it really resonated with me because I'm like, yeah, some of the videos that I like and I've seen, they didn't have the best aesthetic. They didn't have a beautiful backdrop. Some of them people was laying in bed with a bonnet on or a scarf on, and they was just telling their story or speaking on something that anybody could relate to. And those are some of the best videos. They be having like 300K views or 300K likes. So imagine what the view count was. And guess what happened? They got a bag from that. And I'm not saying that you got to monetize everything, but some of you may have wisdom with the hermit here, and you need to step out of it, outside, and show it a little bit. Because that is true. When somebody is saying something real, I don't even be caring what they look like. I don't even be paying attention to that. All I can hear is the message. All I can hear is what they, saying. And you don't even really be thinking about it. So maybe somebody needs to hear that.
There you are.
I think I saved the video. If I did save it, I'm gonna post it on the shorts on here on my channel. But yeah, she was just saying that, and she was being real. And it was a gang of people in the comments like, "Oh, I feel called out," laughing like, "Okay, fine. Why you gotta drag me?" Because it's a lot of people in this world that have something to offer, but they're worried about how it's gonna look and stuff like that. And I just feel like with this hermit in reverse, that doesn't matter. You have something to offer this world. You have wisdom, and some of you need to share it. All right, let's see here. What is this, please, Spirit? Now I want some hash browns. Talking about Denny's. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so somebody could have put a negative bug in your ear. Wow, look at Spirit. Look at Spirit. Hermit in reverse twice. Surrounding energy. Somebody, negative spirit, negative words, negative energy is standing in between you and you coming out of your hermit energy. Somebody could have said, because see, the Queen of Swords in this energy in reverse is somebody that will say something negative about something that you may have studied in and out, that you know well, that you, even if you didn't study, you experienced it. And with the High Priestess in the upright, even if you didn't experience it, you was intuitively given it. And they like to tear those types of things down because they don't embody it, because they allow their bitterness and jadedness to get in the way of that. And they could have said something to you at some point in your life that really made you feel like you had to hide your gifts or, stay in the shadows. And that's not the truth. They were just intimidated by you. And I want you to know something, that just because people are intimidated by you doesn't mean that you're trying to come off as intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Some strong spirits need to just be around other strong spirits. And we are in a timeline where people are so used to being like fake and phony and politically correct that when you're direct and you speak truth, they feel offended. You know what I'm saying? People are scared to speak the truth. to the point they shrink what they've experienced because they're afraid that speaking about what they've experienced and the knowledge that they gain from those experiences is going to hurt somebody else's feelings. That's not your problem. Okay? It's not your problem how people receive whatever it is you have to say, what you've experienced, what you went through. It's not your problem how they receive it, because you can't hold things in and start a war inside of you so that other people can feel good dancing around you, because they might be doing the same shit to you that you've already experienced. You know what I'm saying? So, and I say this to you with love, but that's the truth. You can't deny and hide what you've experienced to tiptoe around this Queen of Swords in reverse. Definitely not. They're going to have a problem no matter if you doing right or not. The Queen of Swords in reverse always got a problem, honey. This is somebody who's just overly catty, overly opinionated, judgy as fuck. And you way smarter than them with the Hermit twice. You way smarter than them. But you need to start showing you need to start showcasing your intelligence in certain areas of your life. You may be an expert on something. What if a motherfucker don't know how to boil rice? And you know the perfect science to getting good, fluffy rice. This Queen of Swords in reverse would be like, oh, you just think you da-da-da-da-da. Because they can't cook no rice. Still, get out there and make that video about cooking rice. And if you don't want to be on camera, record it and do a voiceover. But there's some type of knowledge that you need to start showcasing. The time of hiding it is over. You are the authority on something. And it is what it is. All right, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Where being at? Where being at? Why don't you be like, oh my gosh, I'm right here. Or, oh my gosh, I fell asleep. Did you see the video I put up about my skincare routine? Because you asked me on the last live, babe. All right. Let's see. I don't know why being big here all these years with me harassing her. I'll be harassing my moderators because I love them. All right, so you guys got the World card in reverse with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So some things are going to be changing in your finances. I feel like for some of you guys, you feel like you've been going around and around in circles. You know, there's going to be some type of new offer, some new energy that comes in for your finances here. The Ace of Wands in the upright. This may be a new idea for some of you guys with the World card in reverse. You may just need to market better, okay? The world can talk about that. The World Wide Web with the Ace of Wands, word of mouth. You may need to just market better here. That'll see some of your financial worries coming to an end. And don't just limit yourself to one way of marketing. I know right now social media marketing is the thing, but maybe some of you guys need to get like flyers and stuff printed up and leave them inside the Dollar Tree on certain aisles, or just you need to kind of like get yourself out there, but in different ways. Social media has taken over that foot to pavement. Our ancestors didn't have the luxury of the internet. They had word of mouth. And so some of you guys need to do that. If some of you are interested in that, go and look up Vistaprint, VISTA print.com. And maybe look into kind of like getting you some flyers or something made up. And it doesn't have to be flyers for like a certain event. It could just be flyers that, are on the front. Have like, you get to, on Vistaprint, you get to, now I used to use Vistaprint, but they can get kind of pricey. So I just started making my own. But that's a good start for people who are just trying to get themselves out there and really aren't tech savvy or anything like that. Look up Vistaprint and you can get all types of stuff. You can create your own labels. They have different templates and stuff like that. They'll do the printing and everything and they'll ship it to you. And maybe some of you guys need to look at different ways with marketing with the World card in reverse here. That might be beneficial to some of you guys. Because with the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Magician, like I said, some of you guys may be good with your hands. And, that just may be one factor that could be, kind of lacking right now. But look up Vistaprint. You can even get merchandise on there. I know when I first started, I got a lot of tote bags for my business made with Vistaprint. But it is kind of pricey, but it's really good quality. That's the thing. So, you pay for quality, right? Not quantity. But you can get good flyers. You can get good business cards and stuff like that made for them. Last time I checked, they even have like build your own webpage. So kind of check. That might be helpful to somebody. But look into Vistaprint. Vistaprint's an OG. They held me down. Okay? Especially in college when I didn't know what I was doing and stuff like that, I would go to them. So look into that. Start looking to different ways to market yourself, And you can get those things. And even if you don't like to ride the bus, even if you got a car, maybe ride the bus one day and put some of those flyers or those business cards on the bus. It's something about you thinking outside the box with the Hermit in reverse, using what you know in different avenues here. All right, that's important for somebody because I feel like with the Ace of Wands, somebody's going to be very successful. But with the World card in reverse, it's like they're not getting the exposure that they need on the internet. That doesn't mean stop, promoting on the internet. But Do both. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see here. What is this? Yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. This is going to see, when you start to do this, when you implement these new ideas and these new tools with the Ace of Wands, you're going to feel more optimistic. You're going to, with the Five of Cups in reverse, bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in reverse. You're going to be like, oh my God, this is like, I wish I would have learned this sooner. I wish I would have stepped outside the box sooner. Like, you're going to start looking at the glass half full. And it's you finding out a new way of doing something is going to take away a lot of mental conflict. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. Don't be afraid to, like, be a bit vulnerable, especially with the Ace of Wands. If it's something that you're passionate about, don't be afraid. There will be, resources there. Everybody's not an asshole. Everybody's not a jerk. All right? Despite the people you've dealt with in the past, there are people who actually want to see other people succeed. And they don't mind, So there's going to be a change on your outlook. And it's going to alleviate a lot of mental worries, okay? A lot of stress. Yeah. After tarot, Nine of Swords, tackling anxiety. Some of you guys tend to overthink or just have anxiety. You're going to be tackling that. King of Pentacles. Maybe some of you guys get anxious around finances and structure and things like that, practical matters. Don't get so anxious about those things, okay? Yeah. Yeah, because Eight of Pentacles is going to work out. All right, let's see here. I just feel like some of you guys may want to book with me for like a career and finance reading, just to kind of like get some ideas, see what your spirit team has a line for you, or, stuff like that. But if not, this is the reading for you. Just, encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone and do different things in terms of your career or your side hustles and things like that. All right, Spirit, let's see. All right, gang, let's see. You guys got number 42, which breaks down to the 6. So your material world is highlighted. Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Yeah, some of you guys need to start treating yourself better. Splurge on yourself. If you're not the type to want to go sit in a crowded environment, do something nice for yourself. But it's definitely time to spoil yourself. And maybe with that Hermit in reverse, though, some of y'all do need to take yourself on a date. Not with the kids. I love the kids. I love the babies. TT love y'all. but not with the kids though. You know, and you like, well, how am I? No, you have to do some things alone. You have to do some things for yourself. They know you love them. They got McDonald's at home. They got food in the house. You see how the door is wide open and that bird is right there and she got a little cup of coffee, but she ain't walking outside? That's as far as some of y'all asses go, the front porch. Have a little coffee, talk to nature. That's fine too, but maybe take yourself on a picnic though. Like, even if you don't have the money to eat out and you got nice food at home, make yourself some sandwiches, a nice salad, little fruit, cheese, make yourself some lemonade, make you a nice little basket. We about to be in the beautiful spring energy, and go sit at a park by yourself. And don't rush. Clear your head. You need to take yourself out. You way too responsible. That sounds toxic. You way too responsible. That's toxic, gang. Don't listen to me. Let's read this. All right. This card says, slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary, introspective moments where we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. Yeah, you need time to, you need time to just be in your own energy. Especially if you have a job where you work with the public, or you work with families, or you work with people a lot, or you have a busy family, you have a busy home life. You just need time away from all of that to feel what it's like to only supply your needs for a time period. Not to, because some of y'all, I'm seeing like somebody could be a parent and they like make everybody plate first. And then by the time they make their plate and get ready to sit down, the food low key not even as hot or warm as you would like it. Like, somebody needs to know what it's like to not put everybody's needs before theirs. Not on some, angry, vindictive type vibe. It's just like, okay, you're still a person, no matter who you are at work, who you are at home, who you are at school, who you are in your community. You always need to carve out that time for self, because it can become, you can become enmeshed with everybody else's shit and everybody else's needs that yours be lacking. No, you need to take a pause, because you are in this introspective energy with the hermit, because you like, I do want to step out. I do want to get out. I do want to express. I do want to show. But it has to have meaning. And how are you going to pick up on that meaning for you if you don't have those moments of solitude? And some of you like, well, I'm always in solitude. This is a different type of solitude, because you're not in solitude to protect yourself from others. This is a solitude where you're pouring into yourself and your passions and your dreams and what makes you just you. Who are you, collective, without everybody else around you? Who are you before your mom, before your dad, before your sister, before your brother, before your child, your daughter, son? Who are you? Just you, without all the titles that this world seems to place on you. You're not just somebody's daughter. You're not just somebody's son. You're not just somebody's mom. You see what I'm saying? Like, Spirit wants you to just, and that's so freeing. The door is open, but you're going to have to go farther than the front porch, baby. And it ain't just, oh, well, I did because I went to work and I went to Costco. No. No. It's bigger than that. You need to see different things. You need to experience life. What does it feel like to just meet your needs and not feel guilty? This is so important for you, gang. All right, let's see. You guys have number 30, Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Yeah. This is going to be so healing. You need to get away from anybody who's contentious and chaotic. Like, everything has already burned down around you. Everything is already, so many paradigms have and illusions have fallen apart. Now that that's all over, now the healing begins. And what I mean by that is, if you've been through some troubling times and you've seen everything around you fall apart, all that does is make room for you to build bigger and better shit. Okay? That's the healing. The 8 of Pentacles. Now it's time to build everything. Build yourself back up. Okay? And somebody out there, and some of you guys' life, has just been on a rampage through your life. They've burnt everything to the ground around them. Now what? They need to go fucking heal. Anybody that's always on a rampage through people's lives, they need some healing. Anybody that's always trying to come up against somebody, argue with somebody, be whatever, they need to heal. So they're not going to find a war with you. They not. Because you're healing. And the war that they're fighting is with themselves. All right, let's read this. All right. It says, don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take some initiative. You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. Yeah, stay away from these people. And when you have a discerning spirit about you, you can tell who's always the antagonist. See, sometimes people are blinded by the physical appearance of people, and some people are easily lulled to sleep, and they're easily to fall victim to the spells of vanity and or glamour spells. One of the ways people can do glamour spells, yes, it's a ritual, but what the glamour spell does is it makes the most vile, vindictive, confrontational people look like angels. And these types of people are always on the rampage in other people's life. Even if it says it's time for healing, not war, even if you telling somebody like, look, and I don't know sucker shit, I don't want no smoke. I don't got room in my life for problems. Some of these people will still call for war. And one thing I know for sure is when you got God on your team, spirit on your side, and your angelic forces, the higher power, whatever you resonate with, baby. Once you tell somebody that and they still keep coming at you, oh, they gonna get their ass whooped in the spirit. I'm telling you that. They gonna get their ass whooped in the spirit. That's why this card says you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. It says now it's time for healing and reparations. What's your plan? Because these are the types of people that just want to destroy shit, just destroy things. And now they've destroyed it. They don't even have nothing to put in this place. That's why I tell you guys, you can do a lot of protection, a lot of removing, but at some point, alchemy, you have to replace what you destroyed with something better. If you're doing banishing work, or if you're doing baths to remove negative spirits and stuff on you, then you need to do a sweetening, because you removed. Once you remove, you need to replace. That's the reparation. That's the plan. It says you need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Yeah. Somebody in your life has been acting a fool, just at war with you. Some of you physically and some of you in the spirit. And now that they've burned everything down, there's nothing left. And they're standing there alone. They don't know what to do. So they need to take the same initiative they had and the same umph they had when they was causing problems. They need to take that same initiative when it's time to heal. Some of these people are at war with you because they haven't healed something inside of them. And like I said, they come to you with this fight in them, and they expect you to fight that fight with them. And if you don't, they're going to fight you. A lot of people are fighting wars inside of them, and they're using you as the sounding board for that war. But they came to you with this fight in them. It wasn't like they came to you and all of a sudden this fight kicked up. No, that fight was on them. It was on them and it was in them. And that's why it says, never neglect your intuition. Because you'll get telltale signs of who these people are and what their energy is. And it's up to you. Do you want to go to war with this person? Do you want to be a casualty of this person's war? No. No, you don't. So, never neglect your intuition when it comes to these type of people who are filled. They're in spiritual warfare, but they don't even know who the real enemy is. That's the problem. A lot of people are in spiritual warfare, but they don't know who the true enemy is. And so it's not your responsibility to sit there and try to keep showing them. At some point, you're going to have to pull back. And you go heal and you let them keep fighting that war. All right, let's see here. Okay, Spirit, what do you want me to do? Okay. Wow, that's crazy because wow, okay. Thank you, Feather. All right, let's see here. All right. You guys got foundation and achievements in the upright position. This is the 4th house. And you have disruption in reverse. There's been a lot of disruptions in your life. Oh, excuse me. The number, disruption is number 16, which breaks down to the 7 here. The God number, the number of completion. So, I like the rainbow over this house. Foundation and achievements here. A lot of you are going to find that you are going to be successful in overcoming a lot of difficulties in your life. But it's all contingent upon you getting out of your comfort zone, changing the way you do things, especially if you are an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Um, I say that because earth signs can be very practical, but practical to a fault sometimes. Tending to like stay in something because it's always been successful. It's always been that way. Spirit is like, okay, but it doesn't have to be that way anymore. So, and you don't have to be an earth sign, but um, this is a time to not be so practical. The rainbow isn't practical. You need to think big. You need to dream bigger. You need to know that there's other opportunities on the opposite side of that comfort zone. Cancer rules the fourth house. So you need to embrace things more compassionately. You need to embrace yourself more compassionately. You need to be more compassionate about your achievements in life and how you've overcome things. All right. But I feel like there has been a lot of delays, a lot of disruptions and things that you've been trying to accomplish, but you're still going to accomplish them nonetheless. But it's like it's going to take for you to do something different. Okay. But, better days are coming. The rainbow was a promise that, this is just an analogy. Okay. The rainbow was a promise that God would never like flood the earth again or trouble the earth again in certain ways. And with the disruption in reverse being 16, breaking down to the 7, being the God number, this could also be true to some of you in your own way, All right, let's see here. But there's definitely some things that had to be broken down in your life so better things could be put in its place. Like somebody could be holding on to like an old piece of furniture because it just makes sense, but it's outdated. It doesn't fit anymore. You can't get it reupholstered. It might just be time to throw that piece out. It's something like that. And you might be like, but what am I going to do? Because I use it for that. As soon as you throw it out, something better is going to be put there in replace of that. It's also going to open up room for more abundance. It's something to do with somebody's home. So like redecorating or, rearranging, decluttering. The fourth house is home. So that's going to be very important going forward. All right, let's see here. All right, you guys got Goddess of the Moon, number 52, which breaks down to the 7 again. Okay. The God number. All right, so you have Goddess of the Moon. Okay, I almost got ahead of myself. Hold on, let me see something. The full moon is going to be very important for you. Also, too, your moon cycle. Um, for the ladies, if you're still able to have your cycle, your moon cycle is going to be very important for you. Um, the days leading up to your moon cycle, you need to create a ritual. You need to be doing some type of ritual. If you know how, if you're into that, if you have guidance, don't just take this and go off and act a fool or nothing. You need to be doing some type of ritual around your cycle. It could be a health ritual, it could be a beauty ritual. If you are a practitioner, then you already know. But your moon cycles are going to be very important. You may find yourself very intuitive or intuitively led around those cycles as well. All right. This card says intuition going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms are stretched upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. Hey, Gio! The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you've avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card also could indicate a significant blossoming of psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You are always blessed with the ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up, get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. And you did have that high priestess and the magician. I'm telling you, you being intuitively led right now. Follow that. Follow that. Some of you guys do need to write a spell binding novel. Okay? Something, the spell binding part just is like keeping the reader intrigued. And you may have a story and you may need to pin it. Okay? Some of you guys need to write a cookbook. Um, it says, or you might have a great idea for an invention, a stock investment. And I was saying with the invention part, some of you guys you may work really well with your hands. You may be very creative. You need to get into that. Now, the goddess of the moon in this deck also resembles the high priestess. So with that intuitive energy, that onset or that heightening of your psychic gifts, we saw that with the magician, the high priestess, and the strength card. So you may find that your intuition is very strong at this time, okay? And so this will be a good time for you to tap into that, okay? All right. Now, you have number 35, which breaks down to the 8. This is the first chakra, Archangel Michael. And so this card is letting you know that you're protected, your home is protected, okay? Archangel Michael has dominion over demons, demonic forces. If you don't know who your ancestors are, who your spiritual team is, you can always work with Archangel Michael. He doesn't really require heavy offerings and things like that, but it's still good to give him an offering. Um, you can work with him for protection, protection of the home, protection of your children, protection in your travels. Um, he also works closely with like ambulances and firemen, and the sirens. When you hear that, that lets you know that Archangel Michael is like near or on the way to help someone. He's a very busy angel, so you have to be patient, but he yields very good results. Okay, very powerful angel. So maybe some of you guys may need to work with Archangel Michael if you don't know anything else. Okay, that's one of the safest angels to work with. This card says, and just research him. Um, this card says stability and security. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. So that's like your root chakra. This and this card is on page 111. So angel number 111 may be important to some of you. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you had problems with them feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe red is your favorite color. Maybe some of you guys need to get that root chakra worked out. Hint, hint. Okay, so you guys got number 24, which break down to the 6 adjacent possibilities. So here we go again with that thinking outside of the box. It's not only one way to achieve a certain goal. It's not only one way to do things or get to a certain destination. Some of you guys need to be more open, okay? Don't be so fixated on one way of doing things that you cancel out other opportunities or other avenues, okay? Sometimes people can get so fixated on a goal where they're like, it can only happen this way and no other way. And that's you limiting yourself. That's you putting out those limitations into the universe and having that ripple effect come back to you. That's you putting limitations and conditions on your happiness, on you accomplishing your goals. Never do that. You want to be open to all sources. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have intent and positivity. You know what I mean? And you see on the floor here, there's a laptop. And there's many different doors. So like I was saying, some of you guys need to not only utilize the internet. This ain't telling you to go door to door, because you know people crazy now. But like, put things out to where it's tangible. You know, there's other possibilities and other ways for you to accomplish your goals. Don't be closed off. Don't be fixated on only one way it can happen, because there's many doors of opportunities. And if there's not a door of opportunity, right over this door, there's a window. So maybe sometimes you got to create your own door. You got to create your own avenue. You got to create your own lane and ride that bitch till the wheels fall off. Okay, this card says, many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it is time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many options, life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make different decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card is indicating unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't yet thought of, a connection you haven't tapped in, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. Period. Man, I'm telling you, Spirit never miss. it says perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of. And I was just telling y'all with the other cards, with the was it the world in reverse with the ace of wands, that you needed to change the way you're marketing or promoting yourself or something like that. Now, if you're not an entrepreneur and you're not in that type of way, maybe you need to kind of like revamp your resume. Maybe you need to lie on your resume to keep it 100. Maybe you need to, like, change your resume, or I don't know. It's something you need to do differently to market yourself, to put yourself out there. But all right, gang, this was supposed to be quick, but it wasn't. That was your collective tarot reading. Shout out again to everybody in the chat, my moderators, my members, my loyal subscribers. Thanks again to T for the super chat. I appreciate you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites. All right, gang, I love you guys so much. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.